Welcome to KaiChi Live. I'm KaiChi, and this is my recap on Dragon Ball Super Episode 91. As I mentioned in my previous recap, I want to see how the other universe doing in their recruiting their fighters for their team and for the Tournament of Power. We get a glimpse in Universe 9 where we see the Trios de Danger, Belmo, the god of destruction of Universe 9, right? And as of course his what's called again? Attendant, the angel of Universe 9. They were hovering over the top of the city where they see the people of the city being attacked by a couple of guys and firing weapons at them. It seems that in their universe, someone or somebody or they somehow find out that the universe is ending and they were planning to leave to skip to other universes. I guess they need some money in order to do so. This of course angers the god of destruction Belmode of Universe 9, as we see him just waving his hand and destroying the city and the evildoers. I'm not sure if we destroyed the people in it, but we didn't see that. We only see the bad guy getting destroyed. We also get a glimpse of some characteristic and personality of the Angel of Universe 9. When he see what was going on in the city, he seemed that he was angry. In fact, the trio of the Angel was scared by him. So far, Universe 9 only has 3 members on their team, the Trios the Dangers, and so far they are looking for on other planets for their own fighters. And then we jump to Universe 6. We see that it was raining and it was some kind of, not a dark city, but more like a city, basically a large city, and it was raining. We found out that the figure was hiding, was Frost. He was still hiding from the authorities. Hit, also a part of the original Team 6, during that Team 6 versus Team 7 arc, was there to recruit him. At first, Frost was afraid that Hit was trying to assassinate him. After all, Hit is assassin. But it turns out Hit was recruited by the God of Destruction Champa to recruit him. Like I mentioned before, Frost was he tried to kill him, but Hit it was able to kill him as he wasn't, and asked him to get rid of his poison darts. You know, the poison darts where he used in the first tournament. So he asked him. We seen that it was one on his tail. When Hit turned around, he stopped for a moment until to get rid of his boots, which of course surprised, or not surprised, but he thought Hit knew that he also had a poison dart in his foot. As I should mention before, Hit said that the reason why he need to get rid of it so he won't get erased so Frost won't get erased on the spot. Then we jump to Universe 11. We see that Topo and I think his name was Despot, the Sonic Warrior, whatever, was at the same cafe, not the lounge or some kind of bar where we saw it a few episodes back. You see that him, Topo, and Despot was sitting at the stool, and they were waiting for someone, and we see them eating that little balls, some kind of food that's shaped in a ball. I guess it's like similar peanuts, but anyway, they were waiting for someone. It turns out they were waiting for Shogun or Corsair. I hope I'm saying his name right. Then we see the Shogun was climbing up a wall where there was like a bunch of wires and stuff. Anyway, he was going up the wall and tried to say a cat. And we see 2 kids on the ground looking up because, yeah, wait for him to get a cat. We see the cat was in danger. Like usually cats like stuck in the tree. The difference is the cat was on top of the cat-like creature was on top of a wire, and the wire was exposed. So he see that if he tried to jump to it, the cat might jump and fall to his death or get electrocuted. So you had to be really careful. Both Topo and Dispel was getting frustrated from waiting for Shogun. But I'm going to call him Shogun. So when they call him, but at this point, like I mentioned before, Shogun was trying to rescue a cat. He answers back that he can't, and they were, I think it was Dispel was getting angry, but Shogun said that if he couldn't save one life, what's the point of saving the whole universe, or something on the lines of that. So this show great characteristic for that World Universe 11 team, seeing how they great characteristic, like they're the good guys, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good how you don't want. Hopefully, there's a possibility there. There's a way. There's always like in Dragon Ball, they usually have some kind of loophole for just in order to save all the universes. But we have to just wait and see. But the question is why? Why even Zen don't have that kind of power of erasing of the universe? Maybe there is a backstory, but we just don't know. Just anyway, going on. Then we jump to Universe 10. We see that they were doing some kind of team exercise. In fact, we see them making some kind of video for the GodTube channel where the team was dancing. I'm not entirely sure. They were doing some kind of movement, doing the same direction. And we see Gowasu, the Supreme type of Universe 10. It's really hard to get the Australian. So Universe 10 was, recording what they were doing, and we see he was standing. We see the God of Destruction, the Elfin God of Destruction, standing in the back just watching, and we also see like as well the 10 fighters, as we still haven't seen what they look like. Like one of them had wing, and one is short, tall, and wing. It's sort of like only one guy, that the monk looking guy, with big muscles and stuff. Anyway, they were moving in the same direction. We also get to see the Angel of Universe 10, also doing the same, dancing choreography. I'm going to say the choreography. The way I guess she's very lively, like a little cheeky girl, like a cheeky girl, and she was being like, how should I say it, like an idol type personality. It seemed like she had an idol type personality, because like she was dancing and working the camera and saying hi to it and stuff, and it was like a joke there, like this is a great thing to showcase the fighters on God too, I guess. I'm guessing God too, because like we mentioned anyway, I'm trying to say on God too, that they were this would make a great video to showcase the 10 fighters, and God, the Angel of Universe 10, being an idol like thing, and they don't get lots of views. That was the funny part. They reach up to Universe 2. As it was mentioned before, the universes are twins to each other. In other words, they have some similarities, like basically same species or same thinking process. Same planet and so on and so forth. Like Universe 6 and Universe 7 had the Dragon Balls, and the Super Dragon Balls are split between them. And we see other races, like Saiyan races, only probably exist only in the Universe 6 or Universe 7. But I'm really hoping there be actually other Saiyans in the other universes. But they probably might not have, because like it might be overdoing it. But I'm really hoping at least two more. Yeah, that is participating in the tournament power does have other Saiyans. And it'll be interesting to see if they, like I mentioned in my previous recaps, that they might be transferred to other, not Super Saiyan, maybe like Hyper Saiyan, Ultra Saiyan. I know it sounds corny, but come on, who wants to see it? Maybe we already see different haircut style, or maybe different way of transformation. But I would definitely like to see it. But like, to go back to Universe 2, basically, Universe 2 does feel like they have some same characteristics to Universe 11. As you see in this one, where we see it was like a, okay, I don't have to, yeah, I'm gonna describe it. Basically, it's like outside like some kind of audition hall. We see like a line full of females. The title is they were looking for, how should I say, warrior idols, and they were like, anyway. So a girl just showed up, like a good, pretty looking girl showed up, and like the ladies that were standing online wasn't exactly pretty, but like they feel like they were more like fighters and warriors, and they're like telling her that she shouldn't come because she was pretty, and all of a sudden she turned around and said that she's in fact stronger than they are, and she went through some kind of magical transformation, magical girl transformation, as you see Sailor Moon. She turned into like a pretty lady, into like a, not buff. She basically transformed to her not superhero mode, more like a magical girl, basically her fighting mode. And you see that she was in fact quite powerful. Like she used, what her attack was, like like I say, Universe 11 is basically like Power Rangers, Pride Troopers, and she's like sort of like a magical girl, but not really, sort of like, but she's a warrior idol. And then she basically transformed. Her attack was, I think was, is love power cannon or something like that. Shaping the heart, and the cannon that shaped the blast the heart. Also note, they also show a little inside the auditorium. We also see we also see like 10 fighters. Not like on the stage, but like in the like on the big screen in the back. They were also enclosed similar to Universe 10. That same code, but are they doing the same thing, or are they showing the Universe 10 fighters, or are they looking for Universe 2 fighters? It's hard to tell. But it's also mentioned that you might get to see more female fighters. So there's a lot of male fighters, not a lot of female fighters, except 18. But she didn't exactly fight. She only fought they fought a few panels, and and she easily defeats them, and so we get to see more female fathers, which I'm really looking forward to, because like in the opening, as you probably saw, it was like maybe we have the female Brawley, Android 18, and one female that had like a pointed ears. That's just like three. And the magical girl. Oh, I should mention her name. Her name is Brianna. When she transformed as in her pretty mode, well, her regular, I guess her civic mode, civilian mode. When she became like her magical girl mode, she called Brianna. Oh, I hope I'm saying it right. Yeah, so we only select four of them. So I'm really looking forward to see the other, female files. It'd be interesting. It'd be fun to see. I kind of hoping to see like one episode, at least half an episode, like a majority of the episode, to get a glimpse of the other universes and what a day like a day in life for them. I want to experience something. Overall, I do enjoy because I want to see the other universes. It's cool to watch Goku and friends and do their stuff because we know what they usually do. We just I want to see others. Do they have time? Or the way? Because like in every end of the episode, there's like a little countdown. Or the other universe following it? It'd be interesting if they're not, but like jump around. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. So so overall, it's a good episode because we get to see the other universes. Like I mentioned before in other recaps, hopefully like whatever time left or wherever the episode they plan, we get to see the other universes recruiting their fighters. So okay, so far let's try to remember. Okay, Universe 7 should have all their 10 fighters. We already know they're 10 fighters. Universe 6, alright, let's see how their fighters. Let's see Kappa, Frost, that robot thing, that thing. So there were like 5, right? So 5 plus the other 2 more things. We already know the. Okay, do we still know? Alright, that there's just a possibility. What's her name? Cardi Fava might not even join. We don't know. We still don't know if she might join, but I hope she does join. And we know Array has been spoiled. The female bully is that girl. So internet we know her name, but I'm going to go with the episode like Wendy could say it. So there's 7 right. Therefore, it's Universe 6, Universe Array 2 we already know 1 officially. 3 we haven't seen that yet. Hopefully in the next few episodes we get to see 4. No, 4 is not 5. 5. Ooh. Yeah, 5 we haven't know anything about. 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. I only have 3, which I hope you think. So what? Just only 3 is the danger, or only 3 fires they focus on, which kind of sucks. So yeah. So I'll say okay. What was it again? 9, 9. Okay, 9, 10. 10. They already know they have 10 already, so they're good. 10, 11, 11. It's 10, I think, right? No, not really, because like we don't know how many Pride Troopers members are there. We know that Topa, Desbok, Shogun, and Jiren is only 4, so 4 of them that we know that Pride Troops are there. So they need 6 more. It'd be like I said, I'm really hoping we get some other scenes just to see the other transformation, which is fun. So like I said, overall the good episode, see other universes, and I'm going to look forward to the next episodes. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, click that thumbs up button. Click over here to watch my previous video. Click over here to watch my previous recap on Dragon Ball Super. Click over here to watch my next recap on Dragon Ball Super. And click over here. Subscribe to my channel, KaiChi Life, for future nerd and geek videos. Thank you.